So this one is shows about the population data that in Uttar Pradesh, UP, Bihar, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, and along with Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Karnataka, and Gujarat. These all states of India together account for about 76% of total population of the country. But if we compare this data to the other states or union territory of India like Jammu and Kashmir, so the share of Jammu and Kashmir in India's population is only 1.0%, and in Arunachal Pradesh the share of Arunachal Pradesh is 0.11%, and Uttarakhand share is 0.84%. So there are few reasons regarding the distribution of population or the variation, or in India uneven variation of distribution of population. So the first reason is population and physical, social, economical, and historical factor. So in the world population part, we define or discuss these factors in detail. So here are the some details about the factors again, that the in India physical factors affect the population. So in physical factor, the first one is climate, and the along with the terrain and availability of water. So the terrains means the physiography of land. That means climate with the physical features like the mountain, plain, plateau, islands, etc. And the water availability, that means the river area, that the bank of the river and the area nearby the river are highly populated because of the water and the fertile land. So in North India and deltas and the coastal plains have higher proportion of. Here India's map show the density of population 2001. So here is the index for the map and the shade. So these shades show the different density of different areas, like above 1001. So the shade is much darker, so that these areas lie in New Delhi. Okay, so here are some shaded area, and these areas show the different density of population. So in this map, the northern Indian plain shows the more density area in India, and the coastal plain area. So these area and this one is shows and the deltas of the river, and these areas are much fertile and having the river water. So that's why these areas have historical background of highly population. And if we compare to the other parts of India, so the central Indian states and the southern and the middle part of southern India shows the less populated area compared to the North Indian plain and coastal plain. So along with the physical factor like the terrain and climate, other factors also affect the population of India, like the pattern of human settlement, development, and transport network, industries and urbanization. So all these factors affect the population concentration, and population remain high because of an early history of human settlement and development of transport network. And because of these factors, in India some places are highly populated like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bengaluru, Pune, Ahmedabad, Chennai and Jaipur. So our next topic is density of population, and for getting the density of population we have formula that the number of people in a particular area upon the total area. So we get the number of person per square kilometer according to this formula. So according to this formula, the density of population in India in 2011 is 382 person per square kilometer, and there has been a steady increase, that means growing at a regular rate, increase of more than 200% per square kilometer over the last 50 years. That means in our India the density of population increase with the passage of time, and in 1951 the population density in India is 170 person per square kilometer, and now it has been changed in 382 person per square kilometer. So in our India there are many variation in density of population, and here is the data that in Arunachal Pradesh the lowest density of population is 17 person per square kilometer, and in National Capital Territory of Delhi the population density according to 2011 is 11,320 person per square kilometer. Among the northern Indian state, Bihar having 1106 person per square kilometer, West Bengal 1028 and Uttar Pradesh 829 people per square kilometer, while in Kerala it is 860 person per square kilometer, and in Tamil Nadu the population density is 555. In our India, like the northern eastern state of India having the low density areas. And so according to physiography and agriculture area in India, we have different type of density in India. So the first one is physiological density, and the formula is total population upon net cultivated area. And for the agriculture density, the formula is total agriculture population, that means people engaged in agriculture work upon net cultivable area. So here if we want to know about the net cultivable area or net cultivated area, we want to know about something about the agriculture area, like the gross cropped area, like the total cropped area. So the short form is GCA, and is the total area shown once as well as more than once in a particular area. On the other hand, net shown areas is the area shown with cross, but it is counted only once. So the next topic is growth of population in India. So the number of people living in a particular area between 2 points of time. So the change is known as the growth of population. So between the 2 points of time, that means if we want to know about the population growth in 2011, so we have formula to get it, like a decadal growth rate, G equal to P2 minus P1 upon P2 multiplied by 100. So here P1 shows the population of the base year and P2 shows the population of the present year. So if we want to know about the or here we give one example, that if we want to know about the 10-year period, like between the 2001 to 2011, so the growth rate, how we get the growth rate, that G equal to P2. P2 means the present year of population, that means 2011, and we minus the population of the base year. So here the base year is 2001, because we want to know about the decadal growth, like the 10 period growth. So we multiply it to the 100. So here are some growth type or components that affect the growth of population. The first one is crude birth rate and crude death rate, and we already study about these points in world population distribution density topic. So the crude birth rate, how we get the crude birth rate, and CBR, and we get by BI upon P multiply by 1000. So BI means live birth during the year and P equal to mid-year population. So how we get the crude death rate? So the formula, getting the CDR equal to D upon P multiply by 1000. So D shows the number of deaths and P is the estimated mid-year population of the year. So the crude birth rate and crude birth rate, death rate, and the migration are the components which affect the growth of population. In our India, the annual growth rate of population is 1.64%. So what is the population doubling time? That a country taken the time for population doubling, that the population double itself. So there are 4 phases of population growth in our India. So here is the phase 1, and this period is from 1901 to 1921, and it refer a period of stagnant or stationary phase of growth. So that means it is a inactive phase of population growth, and in between the time period of 1911 and 21, a negative growth rate found in India because of the high birth rate and high death rate. So there are some reasons behind it, like the poor health, medical services, illiteracy of people, insufficient of distribution of system of food. So here is the phase second for population growth in India, and the decades between 1921 to 1951 refer to the period of steady population growth, that means growing at a regular rate. And in that time, the improvement in health facilities and sanitation throughout the country, and because of this improvement, the mortality rate or the death rate decreases. So other points are better transport communication system and improvement in distribution system of food increase the or reason for behind the population growth. So this is the impressive at the backdrop of great economic depression. So the phase second time period between the 1921 to 1951, and this time period referred to the period of steady population growth, that means growing at a regular rate. And in that time the improvement in health and sanitation facilities, the mortality rate brought down, and the other factors are that improvement in transport and communication system. And because of these reasons the population of India increased. So the next phase is phase third, and the decades to 1951 to 1981 are referred to as the period of population explosion in India. That means the growth rate of population is much higher than the other decades in India. And the reason behind is the rapid fall in mortality rate or death rate because of increasing in the health facilities of India. So the average annual growth rate in India was as high as 2.2%, and in that period, because of the independence, the development activities were introduced in India, and the government apply a centralized planning for the people, and the economical condition becomes better in that time, and this becomes the reason of high natural increase and the higher growth rate in India. So in phase 3, other reasons for increasing the population are the migration of peoples from the Pakistan, Tibet, Bangladesh and Nepal. And the last phase is phase 4, and the time period for the phase 4 was 1981 to till present, and in that time the growth rate of the countries remained high, but our government and the people of India worked for to decrease the population annual growth rate, and there are some reasons behind it, like the increase in the mean age at marriage and improve the quality of life, especially education of females in the country.